Valakwa, second from the left, far right side Ben Carberry, and in the centre there we spoke about out to Wes Gould, out to an absolute flyer as well, third from the left-hand side, and Isaac Costello. We can see that's the bottom end at the moment of Carberry. The Currumbin Vikings down the left-hand side of the live stream, we can see it's Ben Carberry. He's up to an absolute flyer down the bottom end of the screen, and also in the centre and top end, that of Matt Bevilacqua. Left-hand side, Matt Bevilacqua, the red ski, sneaking over that one. The right-hand side get hit a little bit. Now the left-hand side get hit a little bit, but the right-hand side of Carberry's just snuck out there, I think, Duffy.
Yeah, it was Benny Carberry, and I reckon Corey Taylor of Northcliffe Surf Club there that got through. But look at that through the middle. It's the redhead. I reckon that's redhead Costello or McMullen there that's going through. Matt Bevilacqua on the north side as well, making a good fist of this at the moment. But Benny Carberry has shot this 2 bits. He's got a full boat length on the closest rival, Corey Taylor. So it's a young man from Currumbin, your favourite, Benny Carberry.
Yeah, it was a little bit of it was a favoured side, the right-hand side, and that's just purely opportunist for heading in these conditions. We can see heading out the can now, the V-line heading out, that's Carberry coming out up around the first can. He goes right pedal in, nice round, CT Taylor there in second. Sneaking up there, looks like Jai Tipperley there in third place as well, and trying to pick up, is that Nath Gray or Taddy McDonald?
Taddy McDonald there in fourth spot there, so Jai Tipperley in third, Taddy McDonald in 4, and I think it's the pink ski of Corey Fletcher in 5th position right now. But as they turn for home, it's Benny Carberry and Corey Taylor 1-2 at this stage. Jai Tipperley in there on 3rd spot.
Oh, you can see just come around the can. He's just slacking right off then, Carberry, because he knows there's swell building, and he's going to be on this one. Here we go. We got 1. We got 2. We could have 3 possibly pulling over the top of this first wave, but it is 3, the big 3. Where we got Carberry, we can see on screen at the moment. He comes down comfortably in 1. We've got Jai Tipperley in the centre, and right-hand side, that'll be that of Corey Taylor, CT Taylor. So Currumbin, left-hand side. Burley Heads Mowbray Park in the centre. And on the right-hand side, we've got that of BMD Northcliffe. There's the big 3 on the lead wave there coming through. We've got another 3 on the second wave tucked in behind. And then we go back to 8 or 10 on the third wave. This is tough racing. This is tight racing. This is the Open Ironman final.
Yeah, I have a feeling that might be Joe Collins in on that wave behind as well, but it's the top 3 at the moment. Benny Carberry, Corey Taylor, and Jai Tipperley, affectionately known as the Shrimp.
This is good. This is a good battle. This second wave is going to pull over the top, possibly of the first wave. They're just going to sit on the back of this. And we see right-hand side, Corey Taylor gets probably the most benefit out of this. The big question is, how much swimming has Ben Carberry been doing? Now, I mentioned, I chatted with him the other week, and he said, I haven't been doing that much. But around we go. Corey Taylor in 1, the local boy. Let's get your hands out for the local Burley boys and Jai Tipperley. Ben Carberry in 3rd. Joe Collins, the young boy. The 18-year-old. Taddy McDonald. Corey Fletcher. Murphy. Costello, Bevilacqua, Poole, McMullen. We go through the pack. Gray, Beatty's there as well.
I tell you what.
Look at the confusion here in the transitions. The boys are heading south. Look out for the move here of the youngster, Joey Collins, 18 years of age. He's got absolutely nothing to lose against the big boys here, Duffy.
Yeah, no, and I love the way that he attacks the transitions. I haven't seen someone hit the transitions through there, someone so hard.
Shannon Eckstein.
Shannon Eckstein,
That's
I was
right.
going to say. He has absolutely obliterated every transition he's gone through this week. But someone who impressed me yesterday afternoon, went in at about this position into every single qualifying heat, was Taddy McDonald. He managed to come out first after every single swim leg. So he's going to be my one I'm going to watch in this swim leg to see where he comes through.
Now. We've got the pack there, Duffy, on the screen. We can see that this is decision tide. The tide's coming in. It is hard waiting. And you can see the boys trying to get their legs up, and it's like a resistance. All right, they're in the resistance pool at the moment. And I can see left-hand side there, Jai Tipperley going, oh my God, this is hard work. And they're spread right out. And there's been big moves now for the 4th, 5th and 6th place getters. We'll see these results turned upside down, Duffy. Guaranteed when they come back after the swim. Look out for some big moves. Joe Collins, Matt Bevilacqua, big moves on calling, and also look out for Kai Kinsella coming through as well, who's a fairway back, but he can swim the house down. So we can see the boys negotiating the bank, or the inside bank at the moment, and that is hard grind. That is hard work for them. Still trying to porpoise. It's all about keeping the body speed moving forward, getting to the bottom, working the bottom, getting up, getting that body speed going, and getting out to that green water as quick as they can. They're almost in the green water. The left-hand side starting to sneak out now, and I can see Corey Taylor, I think, hits the lead there, Duffy, but we've got a pack of about 2 back to the 3 or 4 at the moment. It's the left-hand side. We're just trying to pick up The negotiated break a little bit better the green water than everyone else. I'm just trying to pick up the cap on the screen.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick up the cap on the screen as well. It looks like on the left side that it is a Northcliffe cap. I reckon it's actually Matt Poole. I'm not sure where he came through, but it looks like his style of swimming where he sort of punches his way through the water. And I reckon Matt Poole's found himself at the front of this race right now. So a massive effort across that transition. Could possibly as well be Ben Carberry in third and Jai Timpley still sitting there in the top couple as well.
This is great racing. And look at the pan across from the drone. A great job to the camera crew who are out and about. And a big thanks to Huey and the guides above for stopping the rain. But what a spectacle we've got. We've got a breakaway of one at the moment. You pick that could be Pooley out in front. And you can see it's tight racing tucked in behind there as well. If we want to Jai Tippity, the local boy from Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park, there's another move there, the second chase pack. We've got 1, 2, 3 tucked in behind. Then we've got a 3 abreast. Gentlemen heading towards the first can as well. So heading towards the first can. Duffy, can you pick up the leader there?
Yeah, I'm going to go and say it's Matt Poole. Just that style that he has where he throws that elbow nice and high over the top. I reckon he's had a big effort across that bank. He's a big boy. It's a big body. I reckon he's pushed his way through, used his muscle and his strength, and he's got himself to the front. It's then Ben Carberry in second spot. No, apologies. It is still Corey Taylor. He's got the black goggles on. It's still Corey Taylor, and he might have a wave as well.
Taylor 1, Jai Tipley and Ben Carberry. There you go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Almost up 3 on. 1, 2, 3. We've got Taylor, we've got Tipley, and we've got Ben Carberry's hanging there as well. So what a race.
Wave on at the back as well.
Right
Jai
inside,
Timpley
Corey
did really
Taylor's got
well
probably the
to get
benefit of
down that one there. Jai Timpley did really well. Corey Taylor, though, got the best of that. He's still on this one. He's milking this for everything it's worth.
Wait behind as well, Duffy. We've got the other boys and an extra picked up as well. So we've got Corey Taylor in front. Look at this for an exhibition of body surfing, ladies and gentlemen. Head down, comes up for breath. Little surge here across this bank. They'll be in deeper water near the shore. We'll pick it up. We think that's Corey Taylor possibly there in one. We'll just wait to see the cup come up.
Yeah, definitely Corey Taylor there in one, leading this one out at the moment. So apologies, we called him as Matt Poole for a little bit. He put in a big effort across and he's got himself in the spot. Matt Poole now in the third with Ben Carberry in second. So those boys there are your top 3 at the moment. Jai Timpley, though, also in the mix after a big display of body surfing skills.
And CT, that's him coming to the shore. And I tell you what, he had some great racing last year as well in the Iron Series. Corey Taylor, so around they come, 1 leg to go. CT in front. We had last year's winner now making a move, Matt Poole. Pooley's had a massive swim, but it's CT. Corey Taylor coming around here in 1. Carberry will stand from the Crumman Vikings. We can see CT has a look over his shoulder, has a look where Pooley is and Carberry is as well. Get the legs up there, Pooley. Get him moving. CT goes down, picks up his board. Carberry now making way up towards the transition zone. Right behind him, that of Matt Poole. This race is by no means over. Pooley round in third, Teddy McDonald in fourth. What about this from the youngster? Odin Parrish in position 4, and this boy can paddle the board. Look out for Odin Parrish, paddle the board. This could be his moment.
Yeah, Taddy McDonald there in 5th, loves the grind, loves to get into the race, and this is probably where he starts to hit his straps. He's known for his grind king, he's known for pushing the pace as well. Max Beattie through transition. Here we go, Mermaid Beach there, looks like it's Murfitt. He's been paddling the board extremely well all weekend long, but it's still that. Corey Taylor out in front, Matt Poole in second, and Benny Carberry in third. Corey Taylor's probably got about 10 to 15 metres on these 2 boys here of Matt Poole and Ben Carberry.
Yeah, I love the work of Corey Taylor. He's just negotiated that wave at the front. We've got more of our competitors coming through at the finish arch at the moment. What I love about Corey Taylor is his rating. He's had to sit and pop that one. He's now in the green water. To me, that's a winning position for Taylor. Look at him go now. The rating's up. Bang, bang, bang as he goes out towards that. We can see Wes Gould picking up his board on the shoreline as well. Originally from Western Australia. As we head out now to the leaders, we've got left-hand side. Look at this for an exhibition of board paddling. On the chase pack now, Pooley's lying down, has really got his rating up as well. He'll get held up a little bit here, Pooley, and that of Ben Carberry. But out in front, that's from BMD Northcliffe, Corey Taylor, but Pooley is on the charts. Matt Poole lying down in second. We've got Ben Carberry in third. He's got the hammock now, Pooley. Look at the rating of Pooley in position 2. We can see in the background of the live stream. It's Corey Taylor 1, Poole 2, Carberry 3.
And what a race here. I reckon that Benny Carberry and Matt Poole have just started to just get a little bit of that ground back on Corey Taylor. He had the length of the transition as he went through there, and I reckon that's been erased to about 5 to 10 metres. Those two boys working together. As we have a look out, there's waves as well for these back markers they're going to have to contend with.
Corey Taylor looks composed. He's headed towards that first can. He lies down now as he heads out the first can. He goes around that first can. We've now got Ben Carberry in second. Carberry actually is looking really good. Really good for Carberry. I know he's been a late start to the season, and there's the lead, ladies and gentlemen. Looking at panning across, we can see also live stream as well. Taylor's probably got a good 20-metre lead, 15 to 20-metre lead. It's all about the ocean now. Make that probably 15 metres. Here comes round now, Taylor. What is in the ocean? We're looking for some swells at the back. There's a few little swells building. If he doesn't get the first two, I can tell you now, the third one will have Pearl and Carberry on it. He needs his Taylor.
Corey Taylor's down that. He's on that there. Corey Taylor has the wave. It's not much. It's not a big one. It might be just enough to get him across this bank and get him a little bit of a gap between them. But it looks like the two boys, Benny Carberry and Matt Poole, are going to be on that second wave as well. Corey Taylor's probably got a wave and a half between him and the closest, the chase pack there of Ben Carberry and Matt Poole, Ty.
What awesome conditions. Look at this. We can see Corey Taylor just cruising in now. But it's the other boys in second and third. They give each other a bit of a high five, but it's all his day. It's all his moment. Corey Taylor, you can see him angling back to the finish arches to run up and cross the line for a victory here for round one. Good battle here for second and third. Look at this. Ben Carberry up against that of Matt Poole. Corey Taylor in one. Tucked in behind the boys. We can see there in second and third that of Carbs and also Pooley. A high five there for our head coach, Kevin Morrison. But Corey, it is your day, it is your moment. Look at this for second. Carberry's up in second. Oh, a little bit too early. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Our round one winner from the BMD Northcliffe Club, Corey Taylor. Second place for the Currumbin Vikings. What a performance, Ben Carberry. And rounding up the podium, a great performance from BMD Northcliffe. That of Matt Poole. The fourth and fifth, the club mates of Jai Tipley and Kai Kinsella. Great racing, boys, the big five. Jai Tipley crossing the line.